for joining us for today's Shiloh Shout-Out. Today we're going to be talking about our Arkansas state symbols, but part 2. You may have seen part 1 a couple of months ago, so go ahead and check out our description box for that link in case you want to fill yourself in on the first handful of symbols we talked about then. So I'm standing in a section of part of our pollinator garden here on the grounds. We're very thankful for the Washington County Master Gardeners as well as Marty, the groundskeeper here on the grounds, for upkeeping our pollinator garden. But basically it attracts different types of pollinators to the museum grounds. For example, honeybees, which are the state insect of Arkansas. Honeybees are really popular throughout the state because of how beneficial they are as pollinators for the state's crops and plants. That is one of the reasons why they were chosen as the state insect of Arkansas. It is also said that honeybees are very diligent, hard workers, much like Arkansans. So that's another reason why the honeybee was chosen as a state symbol. So honeybees are fantastic pollinators. They are attracted to the sweet nectar from flowering plants. They take that nectar and they produce honey with it. So honey is not just a type of food that you and I eat, but it's also a type of food that the honeybees eat as well. And now I'd like to introduce Casey Marshall, who's joining us from the historic Arkansas Museum all the way in Little Rock, and he's going to tell you a little bit about the Arkansas State Instrument as well as the Arkansas State Historical Song.
Hi everybody, my name is Casey Marshall with the Historic Arkansas Museum, here to tell you a little bit today about one of our state symbols, the Arkansas fiddle. Fiddle was declared the state instrument in 1985, but for years and years before that, it was one of our iconic symbols of our state. In the 1840s, people would visit Arkansas. We were still considered the Wild West of the U.S., and they would talk about some of their interactions with the citizens that lived around here. The Arkansas Traveler was a story about a grumpy old man who wasn't necessarily very polite to a traveler until the traveler helped him with the other half of a fiddle tune that he couldn't remember. That became a very popular story, so in 1846 a tune was added to it, and that's the tune The Arkansas Traveler. In the 1850s they made a painting to go along with the story. So all three of these things, the Arkansas Traveler story, Arkansas Traveler song, and painting, all have one thing in common. It all comes down to the fiddle. So it was declared our state instrument in 1985, but it was also one of our state songs. The Arkansas Traveler is one of our songs. So let me give you a little bit of that tune.
Thanks so much, Casey. All right, y'all, I'd like to thank you for joining us for our Arkansas State Symbols Part 2. Stay tuned and keep an eye out for State Symbols Part 3 coming your way soon.